So, full moon today. The rebuttal of assumptions being made by agents working for in England. Home Group Limited Company again. Well, MK Ultra with the technology, the mind control. Oh, they're hammering into my ears. So, the triggers they're doing again. It offers the contracts. You see, there isn't any lawful obligation to respond by email. Yeah, they tried to get into my home by a certain demonic individual male. The gaslighters, police informers, gang stalking. It's very demonic, and excuse me. So, where are we now? 6th of October 2021. You see, the presumption has already been rebutted, and this is linked to what's going on in the world, especially people in my situation. Physical disabilities does not mean I say I don't lack the ability to fully comprehend. See, they shadow ban me on the internet, so main internet is off because I hacking into that, hacking into phones. So I need to just trying to keep not 200% well today, so they do this deliberately. Now, I have to look after my health, I'm doing the best I can, and these setups have been going on for years. Let it be known to you powers that be. Mears Group, go research these companies. Mears Group PLC contracts via this housing company. And they own another company. It's a bunch of companies they own in England. These are very people that keep being gaslight me and set me up. And all due respect, I keep diaries and logs. The last gas safety, I haven't even got the certificate, which they keep ignoring about, is anyone rents a home or a flat in England, you're meant to have a copy of a gas safety certificate by that agent working on behalf of the company. So whether you're, so the housing management, this is what it's called, asset management. Housing management directors, they look at you as a computer screen. You're not a computer AI program, you're flesh and blood and soul. But they look at you as a number. So the computer generated email, they're trying to push everyone online, and you don't have a lawful obligation to consent to the offer contract and sign up to their website. Everything online. They have to make what's known as, especially people in my situation, and they never do, disability, reasonable, and they never do this, adjustments. You'll find the clause, which I've done already, also is known in England as statute law, but they don't care when you're targeted. And it's called equality, and they don't think what they put on the social media and websites doesn't mean shite in their policies. Equality Statute Act 2010. So my documents have got nowhere. And that's section 21 and 22, not to be treated less favourably either. So what you're doing is sending somebody around still, despite my emails, to clarification that the agent on Wednesday, the 29th of the 9th, 2021, at 9 a.m. in the morning, excuse me, this is like a whole history ever since I've lived here. Over 10-year tenure in statute law, 10-year tenure. So I'm not in breach of contract, but they keep sending implications and assumptions that I am. What? Excuse me, the clauses within the offer contract are dated of the 18th of the 9th, 2009, and then 21st of the 9th, 2009, the clause which I've already made clear on rebuttal on. It is their agents that don't, because I've been trying to also, by the way, your lawful right, GDPR, general data, GDPR actually, general data protection records, or statute law, data protection, right? So what is the housing records? They don't want me to get that in time because it will show evidence and logs all of my communication to seek a remedy for the tort. Do you know what the tort law? Tort, the harm, disturbance, breach, duty. Because they blocked my wet room repairs, and I found out all these years. How can they, the demonic entities, make sure that I do not get the repairs done in the lawful due processes? And nobody else around there needs to move out. So they want to gut out my bathroom. It's not a bathroom. So 2017 March setup didn't work, what they were trying to do then. So by July 2017, some time ago, they've been doing all this, and they've been getting nationally, local and national public servants involved to set me up, making assumptions about my private life. You won't believe what they. But anyway, doesn't matter about all of my rebuttals and counterclaims. The dates link up together, and they don't offer remedies. So when you learn what you learn, I have tort law, contract law, common law, statute law, and this is where the assumption that these men and women work for these corporations don't realise that they're just told to do a job, and they're fearful of being outed out and not following protocol to cause this MK Ultra and deliberate setup, and where the world is now with the medical party. They're trying to push me out of my home of 10 years, yeah? Where the hell am I meant to go? We've got one agenda only. So, I'm just making some notes. 4 rebuttals to the agents. Head office, board directors and head office, they're all part of the bigger picture in England in the housing subject. So they've got to get rid of anyone that knows I've got my exit and own my situation. So making assumptions on private life is unlawful. The gang stalking setups. I've got evidence, documents. Anyway, this was done on Tuesday, the 14th of the 12th, 2020. And then Simon, the mail, messed up. So they came back out and completed the job on February 2021. Do their agents bother to check their records? No. I've had, this was 2019, in 2020, and 2021. I've had 2 years of all this BS. Right, and that's just one subject. So they keep raising incorrect job offers to my private dwelling, other subjects as well, when they could be easy to perpetrators flat 7. The gas light is collapsed, the housing company's being paid the rent. Right, how's that be? I won't go into specifics, but those that target program worldwide know what I mean. And you've got all these public servant agents involved, so just making some notes really. Yeah, so, and it's the same when anything is changing to Agenda 2030, Agenda, the bigger picture of many subjects on top. So you're meant to have a gas certificate, right? Before any reoffer. And it will show you a record. I can't even get that up right now because I've not got my phone to show you how they should be doing things, which they don't. They're rushing it all. Right, yeah. So I just go into my records. Monday the 14th of the 12th, which is a full moon then. 2 to 4. Simon Mail. Came out. I had the electricity 5-yearly check done on the 13th of the 12th, 2020. And the gas yearly boiler service check then. Let's go back to November. So I had the same issue with, I'm going to my notes then. Yeah, they're using Public Health England limited policies to make up assumptions about my condition of my private dwelling, which they caused. And same, MPS Housing Limited, Kathleen, my emails then, that it wasn't even due then, back in till January 2021. So October, my last emails then, it was a saga then, and I'm going back in my diary. And they, Lisa, she's a PA to the CEO, claimed, oh, they work in advance. Yeah, right. Every time they would come and offer a service, they would report back about assumptions about my private life in my private home without consent. So I'm just going back on my notes. The advanced offer of a gas electricity is safe. There's not a policy evidence in terms and conditions of the contract to imply. Going back October or November 2020. It's the same, see. And if you don't know I've got pictures and evidence where these people would just put cars through the door, how they got in the main block in the mornings, knowing full well I can't take any on because of service in the morning. So I'm just going back. This is meant to be Protection from Harassment Statute Act 1997, but they don't give monkeys like that either. And I will require access to a copy of then also the electricity 5-yearly report as well, and they haven't even provided that. So I'm looking back in October 2020 as well, where I was getting cold calling visits to my private dwelling as well, without knowing. A former contract company, the medical terminology, meant to service my equipment. So I was getting all these threatening letters. Oh, you breached your contract, you're not allowing access. It's just a pattern of intimidation tactics. There's been years of when we did home invasions as well. Yeah. So all these years, this housing company, England, or agents, working together with others corrupt, sinister, demonic entities, to stitch me up, unlawful harassment. This is pure hatred, demonic hatred. So yeah, and they would work with other demonic connections of freemasons, whatever job role, whatever company, any services I was relying on, and they will do this deliberately to discredit me. Okay. So I'm going back as well. They message when they do again. My washing machine, for example, was insured. Yes, it is. But the fact that that agent deliberately was not going to repair, again, because I've never been offered an upgrade to my kitchen. So as I have to move to lawfully within my postcode area. Okay, so it would affect my financial situation. Okay, so to keep psychological tactics by pushing certain things in the post on top to cause trigger and you know, need to be strong and fight these demons. Yeah, so there's a history of when I reject certain offers, it's lawful. Always make sure the terms and conditions, set terms and conditions. Yeah. So 2020, that's when my sister stopped talking to me. Yeah, the letters are threatening of before in October 2020, and insisting that I take the offer. I'm just looking at my diaries and dates. I wish I could live in a tent and emigrate, move away, ways off safe, and so yeah. Let's have a look. So when this mail kept Simon, the 14th December 2020 came out, it didn't do the job correctly, deliberately, by the way. And it took me forever to get the gas boiler fault valve replacement, the gas lighting, 22nd of the 12th, 2020. Let's have a look. And I'm going to beginning of the year now, of this year. Right, January. Right, Saturday, the 16th of January 2021, out of hours engineer for this housing covenant to come out and fix the gas boiler. So that was the 16th of January 2021. Just reading my notes. And Sunday, the 31st of January 2021. Now let's have a look. Be Pacific. Going into February now, 2021. Yeah, I re-offered to come and finish the job on the gas boiler, 15th of February 2021. No response. Yeah, and 19th of the 2nd, 2021. So I'm just looking at my notes. So when they implied Saturday, 13th, 2nd, 2021, a call out, a no-show that turned up, I waited 4 hours that evening for them to fix the boiler. So I'm just looking at my notes. Yeah, that was a Saturday. A 224. On a Monday, 15th, 2nd, 2021, they messed up. Oh yeah, and the MPS Housing Limited, Nears Group Limited, the bigger company owns it all, is linked to Mighty PLC, which is a security company. So it's obvious that this is being hacked into. So this is all the MK Ultra. Yeah, eventually, here we go. It was meant to be March as well. This is saga. 224, Tuesday, 2nd, 3rd, 2021. They set up, yeah. MPS Housing Limited is all stage set up to get me out the flat because they won't repair it. So the 5th of March 2021, fire came out and the gas boiler was sorted. Yeah. What are my emails I have on file? And March is when the setup, the other setups began. Yeah, so I have communicated with these agents and all these recent things and just another setup to urgently get me out my flat. Contact us at the call centre, Homegroup Limited. I think they need to check their records. They don't give a monkeys how this is affecting, and they don't. This is a program to target individuals. Yeah, and they don't do this to anyone else around this location. So it all is interlinked. And when they cold called, my emails on Wednesday, 22nd March 2021, got disregarded, got resent. And I posted CEO is Mark Henderson. You want to look at the director. They don't like it. So 7 a.m. a call center handle email. No. There you go. Anyway, there isn't a bloody post. It's what they like to do. It's traumatized. Sick demonic entities. Nobody's coming in because of blocking communication. Group. It's a major setup. Yeah, 5th. Friday the 5th it came out. It's not lawfully due to 5th of March 2021. Yeah, all my previous offers to redo cover up the mistakes of this guy called Simon who lives locally as a Freemason. My email 25th of the 2nd, 2021 to re-offer the entry to a private dwelling to sort out gas board, and I never did. They didn't take no notice. Soon after, eventually, the engineer male came. They set off offers of condition surveys when they could easily use another flat the same size condition, same size layout, or the asset management policies, National Housing Company UK. But no, they wanted the B9 for me because I'm going to cover their tracks of failing duty of care. So soon after that, a male agent engineer, he was sent round to nose at the condition of my bathroom that they blocked all repairs to. And it's been like that ever since again. So that was March, and so the setup tours Monday 22nd March 2021 by public servants in my area to make assumptions about my private life. Yeah. And I remember dated response to their assumptions was pasted specialist post to read back, but all along, here we go. Yeah. The assumptions to use this housing company has always been behind getting me out because of certain individuals at flat 2. This has been going on for years. And all this, what's been going on, and on and on and on, is just one big setup by this area housing company employees. Yep. Right. Thought so.